6月のホームラン数を14本としエンゼルスの記録を更新した大谷選手。あと1試合残しながらも、6月の成績は14本塁打28打点 OPS1.415 で MLB すべての打者でトップに立っています。マウンドでは30回3分の1を投げて防御率 3.26、37奪三振。ホワイトソックス戦では10奪三振2本塁打という二刀流での驚異的なパフォーマンスを見せました。この前例のない活躍ぶりに対し MLB ネットワークの2人の評論家が褒めたたえていました。
Shohei Ohtani is exceeding expectations, obviously doing things that have never been done before in the history of modern baseball.
Well said. I mean, I don't know if there's any more words to describe, quite honestly, what he's doing day in and day out. It's mind-boggling. You know, if you think about it, some of the best two-way players in our game play high school baseball. Starting shortstop is also the starting pitcher. They dominate both ends. Even at the high school level, no one's doing what he's doing at the major league level. That's in perspective. That's how dominant he actually is, BK. And it's a compelling argument to make of what he's better at, because he's now showed that he can dominate in both phases of the game.
See, I threw that in there, and I still maintain it. I'm going to hold to it. I think he's a better pitcher. And
I lean the other way.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do, only because, like, I've struggled with this a little bit, and I'll throw this at you. Does the fact that he pitches some now make him a better hitter because he's not so obsessed with swing mechanics all the time? That he has to focus so much on his pitching.
That's interesting.
When he hits, he's not obsessed because the game is so mental from a hitting standpoint to begin with.
So he's just going natural.
I think he is, so much.
In this day and age where guys are doing so much study?
I don't think he is. I don't think he has time to. I think there's a limited amount of time.
But I think the hitting hurts his pitching. I think, like,
I agree with that.
He leads the league in total bases.
I agree with that.
That blows my mind that he's there, number one. Now, like Corey Seager, Yordan Alvarez, and Aaron Judge are close in OPS plus. But he has 130 more plate appearances than those guys. Those guys have all been hurt at various times. So that's why he's number one.
And then all three of those guys, they don't run the bases like this guy runs. Like, we never talk about the fact how incredible he is from an impact standpoint when he gets on base. First to third, scoring from first on a double, taking the extra base hit, dirt ball reads, stolen bases. He's like a whole nother player when he gets on base, too. He's just superlative. I mean, when he bought his talent here, he also bought his imagination here.
Right.
Because he's created a whole new game for
Let me ask you that, because you're very involved in the draft, right? So now when you see a two-way player, and they still exist, right, at the college level or absolutely at the high school level, do you necessarily say this guy's got to choose, or has this opened your mind and maybe baseball's mind to, hey, maybe?
Yeah, kid of Florida, Caglione, I think it opens your mind that, you know, does this kid have the possibility to do it? But boy, when you really watch each individual player, they still don't, there's nowhere near the feel, the athleticism, the body awareness, the mental capability of handling this. I think he's truly a unicorn in the history of our game.
Yeah, I think him being the best offensive player in the game hurts his pitching, which is unfortunate. That's like, but he's the number one offensive player in the game. It's staggering.
誰もが熱狂し大谷選手の前代未聞の活躍を称賛しています。6月の球団の月間最多記録を更新したことに対し、マイク・トラウト選手は、こんなものは今まで見たことないと思う。最前列で見ているけど彼のやっていることは本当にスペシャルだよ、と大絶賛したそうです。これからも投打で素晴らしい記録を更新し、エンゼルスのポストシーズン進出へ向け活躍をお願いします。